Good morning, everybody. How everybody doing? On this morning of October the 31st, 2019. I hope everybody is having a good morning. So I'm coming up here and I'm coming to do a daily chakra message again. I hope y'all been enjoying it for what it's worth right now. I appreciate everybody that come and view. Thank you. Appreciate you. But yeah. So good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, elementals. I'm coming up here and logged in to do a daily chakra message for today. I will definitely continue to love your assistance as I do these videos on this journey. I'm now ready and prepared to see what is the colors for today. What is this vibration? What is it that you see? What is it that you willing for me to share on this day of October the 30th of 2018? What would it be? I feel like I'm reminiscing because yesterday I finished looking at season 4 of Lucifer on Netflix. Oh man, it was the most amazing thrill of all times watching that. Then it kind of got to me a little bit because Supernatural is in their final season. Last week episode, oh man, I was in this jump tearing up like, ah. But it's an exciting little thrill ride that's going on with it, though. The closure. I wonder whether they're going to keep writing books, though. I wonder how they're going to stop the books. In my own way, I hope they stop the books, too. But if they don't, this what's up. At least I know that the story is still be getting told. It's interesting seasons. Shows coming out and leaving in. Yeah, I got it together now. Yeah, what is the message, chakra message colors for today? October the 30th of 2018. Huh? Is that the only one for today? This is the only one for today. Okay. I know I didn't say 1 and no more than 3. I know, but we've been doing it. It is what it is. We don't know how long it's going to last. It's all good. Sun came out. So, let me get a book out. We got the inner child, so we done went back to the solar plex, okay? This is what's up. We left it for a few moments. Yeah, we left it for a few days. Okay, solar plex back in, then heart chakra. So I'm going to start with the solar plex one, and I'm going to read the card story, okay? So that's the inner child right here, right? Through the gift of play and rekindle innocence, you open yourself to the field of infinity possibilities. Card story. With arms and spirit fully extended, a child leaps through a field of flowers, long grass, and butterflies. With boundless trust and natural freedom, she thinks not of where she will land, for she knows the soft grass and flowers will meet her at the perfect time, in the perfect way. With arms stretching to the sky, she reflects the spontaneous flight of butterflies all around her. Or are they mirroring her? Interesting. So that's the inner child right there. So then that's 18, and then we got 28. Nice. 10 quote-unquote paces from where everything is. Interesting. You still get a 1, right? Then you got the Godhead, which is the circle. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Compassion. Compassion. Release, accept, gently rise above. Your truest path forward is the path of compassion. Card story. That's just the one I'm reading right here. With its roots in the mud and a stem reaching up through murky waters, the lotus flower rises above the surface to open its heaven-scented petals. At night it will close and retreat once again into the waters, only to emerge at dawn untouched by impurity, as it openly shares its Price's, I don't know how that's pronounced, beauty with the world. The lotus reveals to us a model for enlightenment through the grace and power of compassion. Card message. The Latin word for compassion literally means co-suffering. This card is not an invitation to suffer, but rather to allow yourself and others to rise up beyond suffering through the light of genuine empathy and understanding. Interesting. I guess it is interesting. Well, the compassion kind of brings in an interesting aspect where it ties into me looking at the ending of Lucifer. It was just, I don't know, it was so sexy all the way around. Like, Chloe finally broke down, I love you, Lucifer. Lucifer was like, whoa, Eve was my first, but you was my first love. I gotta go back to hell. It was so sexy when he stood up and he was like, bow down to your king. And it was even more sexy that Menadel was there with him. An angel, you know, as far as how good and evil is always supposed to be fighting. I like all that twist. It also go good with the last episode of Supernatural too, with Alwida carried the souls down to hell. She said some deep ass shit. She said, I don't believe in this shit. I believe in motherfucking magic. I don't give a fuck about humans. And if y'all want to keep motherfucking living, you better do what you gotta do. Cause I'm not. I got too much vanity to kill myself. Compassion. Rising above the suffering. And her inner child was talking. Everybody went through an inner child moment. I wonder why Lucifer's inner child had to be about his forgiveness. When he always said, my father has a sick joke. That inner child. So, the vibrations that I'm getting off of these messages on the intuitive side of it, and how it's just bringing up certain moments for me, it's like, do your inner child really thinks deep? If your inner child is out in the land and flying like a butterfly, is the inner child thinking deep at that point in time? Is that the creativity? Just like it asks, is it mirroring who you are? We can come around and we can go around a lot of people and we could say they don't look at themselves in the mirror, but it's plenty of people that look at themselves in the mirror. We just feel that because we want them to go in and see what we see, which is really technically our mirror. We want people to walk into our mirror to understand how we see them. And we don't really realize it because what we do is shoot that energy out and be like, can't you go deeper in the mirror and look at yourself? But it's really the whole thing is, it's not really about them looking in the mirror deeper at themselves. You want somebody to come through your mirror, but then again you don't. Or you want them to be able to take the consequences of your offering of coming through your mirror without telling them quite certain what the consequences will be, because you got to wait on their reaction in order to know how you want to deal with the consequences of the situation yourself. So that's where that suffering and rising up above it comes from, in that compassion. So, today, just, if you feel yourself being challenged in some kind of ways of that nature, I mean, you need to figure out what side of the mirror that you want. Or what mirror are you holding up? What mirror are you really holding up today? Or what side of the mirror you holding up today? I feel like that's it for today. When it comes to the chakra energy that's going around, that's the message that I'm getting. So, elementals, I have had my turn. I do not feel complete until you have to say something more. These cards, I love it. It makes my day. It's very entertaining sharing the moment with y'all. So, I'm ready for a 4-card message at the most for the day as it relates to this solar plex and this heart chakra energy on October the 30th of 2019. What do you have to say about it? Starting off with the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. The 8 of Swords. So we got mercy and grace on the front street. Okay. We got the infinity symbol for sure that's here. Alright. We got the Ace of Cups and we got the Sun card. Underneath of the deck at this current time, we have the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords I still feel like it's inside of the message that I'm saying today. What mirror are you holding up, and what side of the mirror are you really holding up? Maybe both of those got to be answered, or maybe one just got to be answered. And then once that one get answered, because it's in this 5 of Swords, this person is having a conversation. It's almost like they're going to do a business transaction, right? So they asking you, which one is it? So you gotta make sure you solicitate that for yourself, to make sure that that's right. And then we got the 5 of Pentacles that's here. Okay, so we got our 10, right? And it's interesting that this make a 10 up, and then the next card is the Two of Pentacles, which is the 18 and the 28, right? Because you still got your 8s up inside of there, right? And you got your 10s that's going to be down, so you got 2 8s that's left, right? So, you know, it's, what is coming up anyway with the Eight of Pentacles, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords that's up here, you know. I love this deck right here because it comes with some great movement energy right here. I'm just so, I just love the creativity and the magic in the world, you know. It's almost like, even with the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, it's almost like, for people who do watch Supernatural, when Alwina came out and she was like, look, I don't have the mercy for the world like this. That's that Eight of Swords. And she talking to Sam. Now, this prophecy already been fulfilled, that you the one. You might feel like you stuck in this situation, which you is, because you didn't know how it was going to come about. But here is a situation that it requires some work. It requires some special kind of effort, which is that Eight of Pentacles. It requires that special kind of effort up in this situation here. So are you gonna let me live for everybody else to survive? Like, hey, I'm trying to tell you, I can't kill myself. I need your help with this shit. Even though she finished digging her own self, it's still the fact that she needed that motivation that's coming out of that Eight of Pentacles to get her to also realize that she won't stuck for real with the Eight of Swords. She just needed that oomph to get over that hurdle, which was basically this Ace of Cups. A moment of compassion that happened to relieve the suffering of others. Okay? But the results is still pending. At least for the episode. Because the sun is right here. The sun is basically saying that, to me, I'm getting the feeling of touching the sun, that everything is half-assed right now. It's like either the hangman or the moon. It's a half-assed shit that's going on. It's not a full-blown picture. Not for today. It's not a full-blown. It's a half a picture. It's not a full rainbow. It's a partial rainbow. Okay? And to consider the partial energy that's coming off, you might have that could go with the Five of Pentacles that's being there, of how the partial intersection of information is going to be coming in and out. You could be having moments of feeling like your focus is like that light back in the days. Clap on, clap off, you know what I'm saying? And you might need this side, you know. If you don't like the clap on or clap off feeling, I understand why you're going through the clap off or clap on feeling. You might want to take some time to sit back and not reflect so much on why you clapping on and clapping off, but more reflect on your body to stop the one that you don't want to happen. If you don't want to clap off, then focus on your body and staying clapped on. If you don't want to clap on, focus on your body staying clapped off. And from that point of view, whatever the interference is, you will be able to determine that, because your focus been on clapping on or clapping off. You need to go into a single little aspect of the situation, okay? So that's the partial effect. Don't go into trying to chase it down. No, just go on to the fact of either you feel comfortable with being clapped off or you feel comfortable with being clapped on. Once you figure out which one is the most comfortable for you, stay focused on making that part happen. And whatever is intruding or invading your space will reveal itself. You don't have to go to it. It will come to you, because what you're doing is turning on your positive energy, what's going to attract the negative person to you. You're going to use your magnetism that's naturally inside of your brain to create this part of learning the law of attraction. One of the rules that's up in there, that's sexual, because the brain consists of masculine and feminine energy also. So you have to place yourself there. So I'm going to just want to see real quick, after that little speech that came out, I want to see, can I get a little bit more clarification on the sun card? Can I get a clarifier on the sun card for today, October 30th, 2019, chakra message? Can I get a clarification for the sun card? The sun in the position that is in, the sun position. The Ten of Pentacles. We got the Death card underneath the deck now. The Three of Wands and the Two of Wands and the Tower. Why the Ten of Pentacles? Oh, the complete picture. You're right. You're right. I get you. The complete picture is the partiality in the picture. Because with the position of the sun card, I got you. I got you. Okay. Just making sure. That's why the Death card there. I got you. I was just so deep into the message, everybody. It was some sidebar interesting into it. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I hope everybody enjoyed their day. Taking everything one day at a time. Can I get a closing message for today, please? Can I get a closing message for today, please? Relax, Mondre. Relax, Mondre. Let it flow. Overtension costs energy. This Mondre can help. Firstly, you play puppet on a string. Imagine that your arms and legs have strings attached with which are operated from above. Raise your arms and legs, and then while breathing out, you slowly and gently sink to the ground like a limp puppet. Then you let yourself be pulled up again, and then you collapse again. Repeat this several times, and don't let your mind wonder whether it looks odd. Now perform the Mondre either in a sitting position or lying down. While you forming it, you breathe out several times, long and deeply, while gently waves wash around you and carry your superfluous tension out into the sea. Soft warm water relaxes and caresses me. That's interesting for today, especially when I was trying to tell everybody about what you need to do was just focus on, either being clapped off or clapped on. This is a very interesting one. I like that. Until the next time, everybody, y'all stay positive, be safe.